Okay, here we go. We're back again with another live. Welcome to all my zero viewers. There we go. Oh man, I'm such an unk when it comes to streaming. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this over here, right? How's this? How's the latency even? I'm trying to figure that out because oh man, it's almost like weird. I'm gonna turn that off for now. All right, cool. Chapter 53. Okay, we're starting off chapter 53 with a flashback with Samurai without the eye. Oh my god, what is going on? The stream is very shaky. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Guys, give me 1 second. I have to fix it. Everything was fine before I started the stream, and now as soon as I started streaming, all of this is happening. What the hell? Oh god, this is the issue with going live sometimes. Let me see. So I gotta use this. See if that helps. It's a bit smoother. It's still shaky, but it's a little bit better. It's improved for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll probably fix this next time. I just yeah, I don't know what happened. It was fine like a few seconds ago, and then oh, let me turn the music down as well. It was fine a few seconds ago, and then all of a sudden boom, it just started acting up. Decided that yep, I'm just gonna be a menace right now while I'm on live, you know. Because why not? It's when everything is going on. That's when you want to choose to ruin things for me. Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's just jump right into it, okay? So flashback to the bamboo cutting scene. Reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima when you have to cut like those little bamboos. And yeah, so Samurai without the eye, the blind dude who is really cold, to be honest. Like this guy's, he surprised me. His debut on in the series was something else. Way to make an entrance and an introduction. All right, so Samurai is talking to Shihiro in the past, and after just watching me once, Shihiro's got the Rokuhira eyes. He had learned swordsmanship from you real quick. Okay, so the Samurai is impressed that Shihiro was able to cut the bamboo just from watching him do it once. Interesting. So he's a prodigy. So the main character is kind of like a prodigy, like you say with Sasuke, I guess. Even though Sasuke, let's not get into that. He's still young. The swordsmanship of a hero. What do you do that for? Oh, he poked, he poked Shihiro's eyes, and then Shiba's kind of like flipping out, like, "What do you do that for?" It's like I sensed he was gazing at me in admiration. Just checking. So because he sensed Shihiro was gazing at him in admiration, he poked Shihiro's eyes. This is crazy. I love how random he is. Swinging a sword in a real battle isn't that great. You're cutting people, not straw. Shiba goes Samurai. I said, don't worry, Shihiro's smart. Don't get starry-eyed. We killed tons of people. See, I appreciate that. He's not glamorizing the life that he's led. He's not glamorizing war. He's not glamorizing killing people. So I can appreciate that, honestly. He's trying to make Shiro know what's up. That look, being a swordsman, it means taking lives. You know, you kind of have to just accept that that's what it is. I need to be able to see the chat as well. Oh my god, this whole thing is just a mess today. More than usual, at least. Oh god. Alright, let me see. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. More than usual. Bear with me. I always like talking like I have a lot of people here. Oh god. Like I have a lot of people here just watching my stuff, but that is not the case. But I like to imagine that eventually someone's going to click on it from the future. So I always like to talk like someone's actively here, right? Because right now, at least, it's not showing me anything that anybody's watching. I know anime. Shout out to anime, even though he's not here. I don't know if he is, but shout out to anime. Anime always comes through when he can. It's pretty late. I don't know if he'll come through. But I like to imagine anyways, that eventually someone's gonna click on it from the future. So I always like to talk like someone's actively here, right? Because right now, at least, it's not showing me anything that anybody's watching. I know anime. Shout out to anime. All right, cool. He's not here. I don't know if he is, but I'm gonna mute that. All right, perfect. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the reading. All right, perfect. All right, let's do this. All right, cool. We're back again. We're back again. We're back again. All right, let's go. All right, saying we killed tons of people. It's a little flashback there. Now we're back to the present. Shiro's all scarred. Is in the movie theater with that psychopath. Oh my God, there's like a head, like by his feet, bleeding and everything. And the little psychopath is saying, "I'm the only one who can understand you." Yeah, that was the nonsense he said. We could be friends. First of all, dude, read the room. Literally, read the room. You killed his parents. He hates your guts. He hates everybody that's on your side of the massacre, right? Everybody's killing anyways. But he hates your guys because you guys are directly responsible for the death of his own dad. So he goes, "We could still be friends." Shiro just goes, "What are you talking about? Do you want to kill me or not?" Let's see. I want to kill you and I want to be friends. I think maybe we can become friends by trying to kill each other. Huh? Excuse me? You're gonna be friends with his corpse by trying to kill each other? That makes no sense. I've never had a friend before, so I don't know, but I think that's right. All right, yeah, he's messed up in the head. That makes no sense. Okay, he started his whole paper sorcery. Conan up in here. This is Conan. All you know how to do is run away. You have an enchanted blade, unprotected, close combat could be suicide. Oh, so he's trying to run away again using like his Conan paper ability. Besides, so much paper, he's completely concealed himself. I have to use whatever I can. Okay, so he used the paper to kind of block Shiro's vision, kind of slip through. Shiro's trying to attack, but seems like it's a random person. So I think the guy is using somebody else as a shield in the cinema or whatever, the theater, or whatever it is. So there's a bunch of random people mixed in with the papers as they're fighting. So it's kind of blocking, making Shiro like think twice before he attacks. And then as that's happening, he's also attacking with these origami paper planes, that I'm guessing are not as soft as paper and will probably do real damage to Shihiro. And Shiro's thinking to himself, the audience members, where is he? Okay, so he's kind of mixed in with the paper. He's just trying to attack like he's trying to be sneaky. He's doing high IQ play. I don't blame him because Shiro with that sword is no joke, right? And I don't know how strong he is, but he definitely has battle experience, and he's using that right now to his advantage against Shihiro. He can detect my location with the paper. Okay, so long as he stays within the paper, he can kind of read where he is because he has that whole thing about being able to monitor people. He stays hidden and attacks with cranes. These cranes, they're strong enough to slash through a body. A direct hit would be lethal. Okay. He goes, are you paralyzed yet? Interesting. He's all cocky and smug here in this shot here. Perhaps your power to absorb doesn't apply to physical objects. The fact that you don't use it is my answer. If you use Kuro, you could clear the paper to see better, but you might also hurt innocent bystanders. You could use Nishiki to move about quickly, but the cranes chasing you would also hurt innocents. Yeah. So he's using Shihiro's spirit because Shiro has like this thing where he doesn't want to harm innocent bystanders. So he's trying to use that against Shihiro here. Gotcha, I see. That is very smart. Very underhanded as well. Alright, how will Shihiro deal with this? So, will you just hold your ground and focus on defending yourself with other people around you? With other people around, you have to be careful with that sword. You are doomed to a death by 1,000 cuts. There's no way out. Okay, he's being cocky, but Shiro is very smart. Don't worry, they'll show you the way through. Stay away, the audience member said. It's like, to the average person, you're a monster. Okay, because it looks like Shira is the one causing everything. In the play that was just interrupted, there's a scene where the enemy takes hostages. The hero, Sasuke, Sasuke, is paralyzed and the enemy gets him. I wonder if Sasuke is like a historical figure in Japan history or mythology. But Sasuke is garbage. I agree, even the Sasuke in Naruto is garbage. You can't worry about a hostage or two in real life. You'd be dead. You are a killer, but at the moment of truth, you want to play the hero as if you weren't just a monster. Shihiro Rukihira, I want this to resonate with you. You are one of us. Okay. Interesting. So he's put him in this predicament to see that when push comes to shove, will Shihiro um, choose self-preservation over doing the right thing and being a hero to save the audience members? So in his own twisted mind, this is his way of proving that Shihiro and himself could be friends because he's thinking or believes that Shihiro is just as messed up in the head as he is. He obviously doesn't know Shihiro enough. Shihiro will probably find a way, and when it comes down to it, Shihiro will never, ever choose compromising his principles to save his own life. You know, that guy is not afraid of dying, and if it comes to that, he will definitely choose that before he does anything. So let's move. All right, he's smiling, but that smile's gonna be wiped off his face soon. Come, let's battle to the death, just you and me. Okay, he's here trading paper, using the audience members and everything, and Shiro's just standing still, looking down, all stone-faced. This kind of puzzled the Conan dude. You are Sasuke too, aren't you? Ah, so he did let himself get attacked. Like I said, Shiro would never compromise his morals. Shiro's got that Batman conviction. So he just let himself get caught. So he's disappointed that Shiro is going to choose death over fighting back. The first time I caught a person, back to flashback. They do this a lot in Kagurabachi, right? Like they just dart between like the present time and the flashbacks. It's kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, the first time I caught a person, I couldn't stand to see the severed flesh. That's the other reason I blinded myself. But that image is burned into my eyes. It never goes away. I could feel myself becoming a monster. But even so, you chose to wield an enchanted sword to save everyone, right? Shiro is asking Samurai in the past. Oh my god, this thing in the stream is really going to bother me. Why is it doing that? What's wrong with this latency? I have to fix this for the next stream, man. Whoever's watching from the future, I apologize for this shakiness and this latency. I will fix it in the future. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so I could feel myself becoming a monster. Samurai saying, yes, I just had to keep flailing through the darkness. Interesting. So this is a talk in the past. I'm assuming this would help him now in this fight with the Conan dude with that uses paper. Then, but that's not something to aspire to, Samurai says to Shihiro. I'm going to hell. Interesting. For killing people, I'm assuming. And this kind of stomps Shihiro a little bit because he's thinking like, oh, because you're killing bad guys, you know, it shouldn't matter, right? You're a hero. Then instead of admiring you, I'll respect you, Shihiro says. Great, you're welcome to do that. You're not trying to become a salesman anyway, right? Shihiro says, right. That seems like cap. This shot is kind of crazy. Shihiro just looks like a boogeyman there and amongst the paper, even though they've cut him into like a million pieces. Like he's drenched in blood with his black suit and everything, surrounded by a bunch of paper. First of all, stunning art. I love the way the author drew this. It's amazing. I love it. And then you just have Shiro just there, just standing in the midst of the paper. With the fortification of Nishiki, can he increase his body's resistance? But even so, okay, so the guy is wondering why Shiro is just standing still and taking the cuts. Because Shiro is built different, that's why. Father and the sword bearers fought to protect others. They were definitely heroes, but they avoided that label because they felt guilty for their sins. Because at the end of the day, killing is killing, right? You're still a murderer. That's why they all say the same thing. You'll find your own path different from mine. Don't choose hell like this. Sorry, but I'm going down the same path to goes Kuro. Alright, so he's fighting back now. He's not just sitting back and taking this. He's fighting back. He says Kuro, and everywhere is dark. The Conan dude is kind of like scared. And in the darkness, Shihiro is just sneaking up on him. Uh, there's a slash, so the manga panel is very dark. I don't think you guys will be able to see it because of how I set the setting to be. It's very dark right now, so you won't be able to see anything. But he uh, he cut the guy's. I'm assuming he sliced the guy. I can't really tell. Even being able to see and read the chapter without the what you call it, without the filters that are applied for the copyright reasons, I still can't tell what's going on in this manga panel. Oh damn. Well, he's got him pinned. He got the upper hand. I don't know what happened. All I know is like he said Kuro, then there was darkness, and then he snuck up on the dude, and now he's like pinned him to the chair, his feet on his shoulders, and a sword bleeding, looking down at him like the boogeyman, and everyone in the audience thinking that Shihiro is a complete monster. And to be fair, you cannot blame them. Right now, the optics don't look good for Shihiro. It literally looks like a monster from hell. He's all covered in blood, just standing and staring this guy down, kind of like your life is in my hands. Conan dude is still trying to wrap his head around what the hell just happened. It's like, what happened? And then Shira just like, nah, don't worry, bro. I'm a sinner too, right? Because you're trying to figure out if I'm about that life. Yeah, I'm about that life. I may not kill in a sense, but when it comes to people like you, I've killed a lot of people too. Because the first time I killed a person, I accepted that I am a monster. I ain't trying to be self-righteous or anything. Hey, yo, how's it going, anime? Welcome. The least I can do is refrain from causing harm to others and take you, Hishaku bastards, to hell with me. Now talk. So he's trying to like extract information from the dude. All right, so now we're up to chapter 54. And anime, sorry for the stream being the way it is. I still have to figure that. I don't know. This for some reason it's really bad today, like how shaky it is. But hopefully the audio is good. I just hope that the audio is good at least. Um, I got the basic gist of the Kamunabi strategy. They are shoring up their fighting power at each fortress in anticipation of an attack. Again, this proves one thing, that there is a leak for sure. And if they are willing to incorporate a maverick like Shihiro Rokuhira as part of that, then they are clearly stretched thin. So this is the Hishaku guy. I don't know if he's the leader, but he's definitely up there in the Hishaku ranks. So the flashback to Shiba. What I haven't pinpointed is Togo Shiba's. Okay, no, he's just thinking to himself. I haven't pinpointed Togo Shiba's position. Okay, there's a whole range of skill. Okay, cool. Thanks, anime. Yeah, I have to figure out why the picture is a bit laggy. But yeah, at least the audio is clean because that's what matters, right? Yeah. So if they're willing, another thing is I'm very new to this streaming thing, so I'm kind of learning as I go. I only just discovered that you could do this with OBS and put the manga panel like I just did, because I saw other people doing it on YouTube, so I copied them. But yeah, I'm trying to figure this whole thing as I go as a new streamer. And if they're willing to incorporate a maverick like Shiro Rokihiro as part of that, then they're certainly stretched thin. There's a whole range of skill levels in the world of sorcerers. He's at the very pinnacle. We really struggled to get past him 3 years ago. Oh, they're glazing Shiba. I already knew Shiba was that guy, man. Shiba just he gives me like he's like the Kakashi of this he's the Kakashi of this universe, I feel. He's like jack of all trades, maybe master of one. I don't know what that one would be, but I feel like if it comes down to it, he's that guy. He's pretty confident. In any case, the Kamunabi still refuses to divert manpower from their Tokyo HQ. It must be to protect the Swordmaster. They must be harboring him somewhere in Tokyo. Who is this guy? Because this guy looks like the guy I forgot the name of the sword. There's so many things I have to remember. The sword where the one they were trying to auction at the Rokuhira thing or whatever. It's not Rokuhira. What am I saying? That auction thing. Like this is the swordsman I think that it belongs to. Those old gods have ironclad defenses. We'll need at least an enchanted blade to infiltrate their HQ. Then it all hinges on killing a contracted sword bearer. Okay, so this is a conversation between Hishaku agents. This guy reminds me of Phaeton with his character design covering his nose and mouth. Is this really wise, entrusting Hirohiko with such a crucial mission? What? Well, Hirohiko is in a bad position right now. Hirohiko managed to catch up to Uruha, but then that fool. Well, he's still controlling the troops, right? Then there's no problem. In fact, it's a good opportunity. Guy goes, huh? The guy over the phone. Hirohiko's gifts in battle are invaluable. His sorcery can hardly be called powerful, but he's evolved it to an amazing extent. He will master an enchanted blade quickly. Interesting. Hirohiko is in a bad position right now. Shihiro's got him pinned, but I haven't let him experience the world much yet, so he's still psychologically immature. Okay, so this is like he's using. Oh, come on, Onk. JK, you're good. Like that the panels are there. Helps me keep. Okay, cool, cool. Alright. I appreciate the feedback, anime. Onk, but I am an Onk, literally. Actually, let's play a game right now. Can you guess how old I am? Guess how old I am. But I haven't let him experience the world much yet, so he's still psychologically mature. I already read that. Don't worry, we have a number of. Okay, but we've put so much into setting this up. What if Hirohiko blows it? Don't worry, we have a number of backup plans, including our trump card. Oh, okay. So they just let me know somebody's gonna sneak Shihiro in that theater. We set this up so that he can afford to screw up. No need to stress. Interesting. So they've literally planned for the eventuality that he will mess up. So this was just using Shihiro as job experience is crazy work. Close. You're a bit off. I'm in my 30s. Try again. Actually, my birthday is in 4 days. Yeah, in 4 days. So yeah, then I'll be a year older. So try again. I'll give you one more, but you're close, and you want to go up. You want to go up a little bit, just a little bit, because you're close. I'm not 28, but yeah, people usually say think I'm in my 20s. For Hirohiko, screwing up, losing a battle, and learning how the enemy thinks, all of that is a good learning experience. That's crazy, man. That's actually wild. Using Shihiro as job experience is mad. Now spill it, everything. Hirohiko looks scared. I'm not gonna blame him, bro. I am just now realizing that he cut off both of Hirohiko's hands. What the hell? And then he pinned one of the hands, the one with the Hishaku tattoo, pinned it down with his sword. So let me see. After he took the onslaught of my cranes, suddenly everything went black. So the guy, Hirohiko, is like saying, like, what did you do? He's trying to figure out what happened. So you were detecting my location by filling the air with paper. I just did the same. I filled the space with goldfish and detected your position as it took over the visual field. Yeah, Shiro is just too smart. If you could do that, why let the cranes slash you up? I saw that you don't always make those papers into cranes. You need to have them within reach to fold them, don't you? And you can only use that firepower once. After they've attacked, the cranes die. I didn't use Kukuro to fill the space initially because if you had any cranes left over, you might get desperate and attack an innocent bystander. So I chose to leave myself open and let all of those cranes use themselves up, and then oh, that is smart. Yes, anime, you're very close. So yeah, that's about it. Not very close. That is literally it. That's literally it, right? Because this year I will be 34. But yeah, shout out to you. That was pretty. Because I told you were close. You gotta go up a little bit. But that's exactly how old I am right now, in this moment, as I am streaming with you. In a few days, that would be 34. So yeah, solid guess. You took two tries, 2 attempts. Shout out to you still. If you could do that, why let? Okay, already read through that. I have to not keep up with this stuff. After they've attacked the cranes. Oh yeah. So you have to do that. Let all those cranes. So he was simultaneously developing a strategy that could give him the upper hand while minimizing casualties from the audience members. Hirohiko says, why? Why would you go to such extremes just to protect them? Because you see, Hirohiko, he's like a psychopath. He can't wrap his head around why anyone would go that far for random strangers. So to him, it's just like, this dude is not okay. This dude is mad. Uh, why would you go to such extremes just to protect them? In the end, they are nothing like us. As long as they are safe, I don't care. It doesn't matter how they see me. Killing is horrible. Yes, we're both killers, but Hirohiko still can't wrap his head around this. I don't get it. Like me, his sole purpose in life is to kill. Now we finally meet. Then why? I refuse to accept your ways. I don't get it. He still doesn't get it, but killing is killing. And this guy just like, bro, what you on about? What you being all self-righteous about, bro? You're a killer like me. Why are you trying to protect these guys, man? Be like me. Be like me. Not all killing is the same. That I agree with. 100% that I agree with. Sometimes you can kill for a noble reason, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still murder, right? So that I agree with. If all killing is equivalent to what you guys do, I'll be betraying the beliefs of my heroes. I refuse to accept that. But you are like me. Why don't you understand? So Hirohiko is still thinking in his head. You're like me. Why don't you understand? If we can't meet each other and connect, the guy goes, we are the same. Shiro says, no. That's why we seek to kill each other. Because we have opposing beliefs. That's why we seek to kill each other. Because we are not the same. Because if we were the same, we would probably be on the same side. But because we are not the same and we have opposing beliefs, that's why we seek to kill each other. That's true. Now, Hirohiko's world seems to be. He can't seem to understand what's going on. I get it. We seek to kill each other because we're different. That's why when we meet, we fight to the death with everything we've got. This is friendship. Someone needs to check this guy into a mental institution because he's not okay. Hirohiko is not okay. His head is gone. He's tapped. Something is wrong with his head. How did you draw friendship from that? I get it. This is friendship. So fighting to the death, that's friendship. Mad. The Hishaku is a small group of 10 sorcerers. Oh, he's spilling the beans. Oh, he's spilling the beans. The Hishaku is a small group of 10 sorcerers. What the hell? And then the guy just go, Hirohiko just go, you said to talk. And Shiro says, continue. Our leader is a man called Yura. You met him at the Rakuzaishi. I had a feeling he was the leader. He had that kind of leader aura. He just had that. He had that thing about him, like he's a boss, like he's on top there. He's one of the top guys. You met him at the Rakuzashi. Our current plan, as you know, is to attack the fortresses. For this operation, we had 68 outside sorcerers. We had 34 Dantenseki weapons in our stockpile. And for this task, I was given total command of all our forces, including the Hishaku members. Well, interesting move. Security has been beefed up at each fortress. I'm sure they've reinforced their other countermeasures too. I think it's a smart move. So this is Yura, the leader of the Hishaku. Okay, I think that confirms everything, that he is the leader. Well, it's a smart move, but it's also a gamble. We deployed just enough firepower to match 4 fortresses. It's just like him to place an all-or-nothing bet. I love it. To invest so much in Senkutsuchi Temple, clearly he's extremely resistant to using our trump card. Who is this trump card they keep talking about? And all these fodders are just attacking to the death. Samurai is going in though. Bro, this guy's crowd control as a blind man is very impressive. He's really going in here. Master Samurai, the enemy forces are surging. Okay. Okay, it seems like that thing is catching up to them. They're reaching their limits and exploding because, oh, is this... What is this Hashirama ability with this wood and everything? For personal reasons, I dispatched all of that fighting power to Senkutsuji. Interesting. I'm sorry for showing up without a proper weapon. Hirohiko says, but now everything's ready. Soon we'll be on the same playing field. Then we can really battle to the death as equals. Hirohiko is really a psychopath. The enemy is pouring in the rich here as well. This is bad. We should focus on evacuating. He can't recover while we're on the move. It's only been 10 minutes. How are the preparations? Oh yeah, they're trying to figure out like... Okay, coming along. Almost there. That was close. Okay. Ah, right. That's the Hashirama dude. I should have remembered. He's the only one that can use the tree. Well, not the only one. The only one that I've seen so far in the series that can use the Hashirama ability of controlling trees. Whoops. Talk about bad karma. Damn. That's okay. I'm about to dole out your punishment. I don't know, man. You don't have your demon. You don't have your sword, your special ability sword. And you're going against, I'm assuming, a high-ranking member of the Hishaku, because I remember when I saw this guy at the beginning. Why is his eyes all black? Weird. I'm sure you can ensure. I'm sure you can sense this yourself. Spirit energy exhaustion is different from physical injuries. 30 minutes is just the minimum of recovery time you'll need to use a sorcery again without risk. It's only been about 10 minutes. Immortus himself risk. It could damage your brain so that you could never use sorcery again. Worst case, you could die. And then he gets a call. It's Shihiro. Apparently, all of the enemy's forces are focused on Senkosuji Temple. If that's true, we need to evacuate you quickly. Fura, get these two to the emergency exit. Right. What about Mr. Samura? We'll join him in a battle. We will join him in battle, whether he likes it or not. If he's fighting, the best thing to do is nothing. But if we join him, never mind that. The situation's changed. Leave it to them. The Makizumi. Alright, special force dedicated to Mr. Samurai. Every time they hype up any special forces in Kagurabachi, the next few panels they end up dead. Okay, they introduce a bunch of people from the what you call them. The names always escape my mind. Man. I haven't read this enough to memorize everything. Whatever special the special group Kagemura, I think they call whatever they call them, whatever special group they have, right? They introduce some elites, whatever it is. Those guys got packed up. All right. They introduce another bunch of elites again. They got packed up again. I'm tired. They put them in a bus station waiting for a bus without a ticket. Huh? Left their whole corpse, like disrespected them, put them on a bench, literally. Now they turn a special force dedicated to Mr. Samura. That doesn't have any weight anymore. These are just gonna be dead people. Commander, wake up out of bed. Oh, there's a guy sleeping in bed. Just a little more. I need my rest. I'm a growing boy. Okay, so he's definitely gonna be strong. We already know characters that are like this: lazy, nonchalant, physically. Anyway, get up. Your master's in danger. Do you want him to die? Guy wakes up and grabs a cigarette. This is insane. I'm gonna need to get fired up there. He's eating the cigarettes? Or maybe those are candy cigarettes. Oh, okay. I thought he was eating actual cigarettes. I'd be like, that's unhinged. What? Candy cigarettes are called. Okay. You're swimming like you're swimming like maggots. Don't get down here so I can exterminate you. We're not idiots. It takes special tactics to battle a legendary warrior. Oh, he's respecting samurai. Okay. Explosions and smoke. Okay, someone tried to attack. Even when we distract his senses, he still picks up on hostile energy. Well then. Damn. Everybody in this series is a strategist. It's actually kind of crazy. The pine, he can't react to something with no will. Ah, so he's able to hit with the trees because the tree has no killing intent. We'll use its undulations. Those sonic booms, they're using them against Mr. Samura. All this noise must be done Mr. Samura's echolocation abilities. He can detect the enemy through a synthesis of acute attunement to sound and smell and to hostile energy. Damn, so they're really like blinding him, so to speak, right? Because he can definitely see with his other senses, or at least fight with his other senses. But yeah, if we join the battle, will make it worse. Our familiar smells will mix with the gunpowder smoke and confuse him. If we fight, we'll make sounds and give off hostile energy. We'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Samurai could. The boy says, shut it. You'll get yourselves killed. Okay. But they have special techniques. Only them. Oh, they joined the fight. Stealth. They use the ninja arts. They've neutralized the scent, and during battle, they nullify all sound and hostile energy. Toss. Oh, so that's why I mean they're specially like designed to fight with samurai, so they don't get in his way. They don't exist on Mr. Samurai's battlefield. Interesting. Okay, but isn't that like a double-edged sword? Though that means that if they can do that, right? Anime, if they can do that, doesn't that mean that an enemy could learn this exact same technique and use it against Samura? Anyways, let's see how that goes. They don't exist on Mr. Samura's battlefield. Without interfering with his ability to detect the enemy, they simply remove obstacles. Through these special techniques, the enemy is being diminished. This is, hey, it's you guys. Because bingo. Well, if you're going to do this, just don't get yourselves killed. Yeah, because he can't see them. So they have to be able to clear the obstacles and then also protect themselves against samurai. They are the only ones who can fight alongside Mr. Samura. Kamunabi. I say Kagimori. Why did I say Kagimori? Kagimori is demons of the Shadow Realm. Kamunabi. God, Libra. When it comes to names, it's like it just my brain doesn't function. Whatever. Kamunabi Ninja Force Elite Samurai Bodyguards. They should stop training this word elite, bro. Every This is the third group of elite people they're introducing to this series right now, and the last two were wiped out. I'm just saying. They're the only ones who can fight alongside Master Samurai. Okay, I get it. You're glazing them. They're good. They're strong, and they're probably gonna get packed up. Got it. Makizumi. Oh my God! Not another name I have to memorize that I'm gonna forget. Makizumi. Okay, that's what they're called. Cool. All right. So they're trying to escape this way. Okay, someone cut off their path. It's one of those people with the special weird things that give them powers, like a sword. We're dwindling. Can we withstand all the enemy forces at this rate? There's only one way, but we are too overwhelmed. If we just had even one more fighter. Oh, you're gonna get one more fighter. Okay, they're running. The back exit's blocked too. Fura says, "How wonderful! Like lambs to the slaughter." I have to fight too. I don't know about that. Okay, starts fighting. If we join the battle, we'll make it worse. We'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Sarmer could. What's he doing? He'll get himself killed. Oh shit. How many times do you think I've watched your technique? EIE white purity style. I'm not sure what just happened, okay? So Samurai unsheathed his sword. And he did something. He did EIE. He cut somebody, like I think two people down quickly. And then Samurai goes Uruha, son of so his name is Uruha. Damn it, man. Uruha, son of he anticipated Mr. Samurai's sword's play. He joined the fight knowing he'd be mistaken for the enemy. That was close. Damn, okay. So he dodged. Don't worry, just do your thing. I'll adapt to you. So he's gonna be fighting like those elite shinobi guys. But this is what I mean. So he's gonna be able to avoid and fight alongside Samurai. You cocky little, it's going to work. All right, cool. So now there's another fighter there. So he became the other fighter. Right, I like you. I like you. You're kind of badass still. All right. So the counting helped them. All right. That mandala, what's it good for? Okay, it's during the mandala, so you're going to teleport. It's a transport mandala. It will take you to the front of Senkutsuji. It's not far, but with the fighting concentrated in here, it should be enough for you to escape. We've got to get you and the two sword bearers out of here. What about you guys? We've got to keep the attention focused on the inside of the temple. We'll stay here and fight. You mean if it's true that the Hishaku have invested all of their dispensable forces here, then that's good for us. If we can protect the sword bearers while exhausting their Dantenseki weapons, that'll make a big difference. I'll buy us time for you to recover. Even if we sacrifice ourselves, that's our job. It goes, I'm the only one. Wait, I'm the only one who hasn't risked his life yet. Oh, my favorite character is about to enter the fray. That's my boy. My boys are listening. I know I've only rested for 10 minutes. I know I'm at the brink of never being able to use my sorcery. But listen, everyone is fighting with their lives on the line. Why am I caring about my sorcery? Why am I caring about being able to use sorcery in the future? Right, where people could literally die. Like, screw that sorcery thing. I'm going to join the fray. And that's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. That's why he's my favorite character. And of course, he gets a whole panel to himself. You can't see right now, but he gets a whole panel to himself. It's like a fully formed mask around his eyes. Okay. 30 minutes is just, oh, I guess because like that's how his dad, I think his dad had like a fully formed mask. 30 minutes is just the minimum of recovery time. You'll need to use your sorcery again without risk. It's only been about 10 minutes. They're recording basically what he was told and how he was discouraged not to use his abilities because he's not fully recovered. Okay. It could damage your brain so that you could never use sorcery again. Worst case, you could die. I'm the only one who hasn't risked my life yet. First, I have to touch Mr. Samura or Mr. Uruha and register them. Wait, if you overdo it now, you'll... Oh shoot, he passed out. He fell down. I mean, it's the heart, right? It's the intent that matters. It didn't work, but that's fine. You're not the one who should be pushing yourself right now. We'll need your powers later. For now... Okay, so summarize to fighting. You're certainly persistent, however. Someone's about to break one of those stones. Okay, all those fodder guys just coming in like swamps. God damn. The Ishaku fight dirty, man. Have these guys been brainwashed? They look like zombies. Teamwork is pointless against their sheer numbers. Yeah, just train dead bodies at them. This is your limit. Only four can use the transport mandala. They are going berserk with the Dataseki right now. Yeah, the Dataseki, that's that rock that they crushed. We need to at least get the sword bearers out of here. As for the rest of us, the Makizumi are a family of ninja that goes back centuries. In each generation, they attend their chosen master and dedicate themselves faithfully and selflessly, serving as tools to protect in the Seitei War. They served the organization that would later become the Kaminabi. Nearly all of them sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. Their descendants continue to serve the Kaminabi after the war. Okay, all of this is just backstory to letting us know that these guys are willing to give their lives off, give their lives for the sake of their master. And essentially, what they're telling us right now is they are going to die. That's just what it is. And I called it when you hear elite in this series in Kagurabachi. When they say elite, if they introduce your group with elite, it just means you're dead. That's what it means. We are tools to protect our master. All right, flashback. Samurai goes, this is excessive. This when he was first introduced to the three of them, that his three special guards, special bodyguards. Object all you like, the little one says, but we've been charged with your protection. You are our new master. The guardians of the fortresses have been selected for compatibility with the sword bearers. The Makizumi didn't have a deep connection with Samurai, but we are the only ones who can fight alongside you. Without your enchanted blade, you'll need help. I don't mind bodyguards, it's all the rest. In the past 2 weeks since I've arrived. Wait, hold up. The moment my stomach growls, a meal appears. If there's a bug, the moment I recoil, it's gone. The second I wake up, the curtains open. All of this covert stuff, it's you guys, right? You're too overprotective. Our job also entails seeing to your needs. It's way too much. Don't worry, we'll do anything. We're ninja. We don't need your empathy. Think of us as tools. In an emergency, we'll lay down our lives for you. Interesting. And I'm saying cut it out. Samurai doesn't like that. I'm sure you're crazy skilled and all, but you're just kids. Guy says, I'm over 20. 20 somethings are still kids. I'm not into youngsters sacrificing their lives for an old geezer like me. If you want to serve me, cut the tools crap. No sacrificing yourselves. Okay, so this is interesting because right now they're in a situation where they have to literally sacrifice themselves, and now they're having a flashback to when they were given strict instructions not to do exactly that. Hmm. If we're going to live at Senkutsuji together, we are going to impose on each other. All right, we're going to shred them all. All right, they'll fight. Do you really think Mr. Samurai would allow us to transport him? No, not him. He would let us die for him, but with this many enemies, he won't relent. Interesting. Okay, so they're fighting. Hey, there's no time to hesitate. Looks like the building's reached its limit. Let's finish this. This guy from the Hishaku that's using the Hashirama wood style, he's actually like just chilling. I don't think he's going all out yet. He's just chilling, like causing chaos and just fighting from a distance, not really getting involved. He's very smart, very cunning, very dirty, very villainous, very on brand for the Hishaku. I can see how they killed his dad. Yeah, the building is caving in on them. All these zombie guys are just throwing themselves at him. With his senses overwhelmed by the noise and smoke, the only guiding light available is bloodlust. Samurai will orient toward that glimmer. He's only baking in the chaos. Samurai will follow it. Oh, I feel like they're setting him up. Oh, so that way he can be transported. Okay, Samurai will follow it. Okay, so I think he gave up fake bloodlust. So he tried to attack Uruha, but then he's gonna land on the transporter, and then that's gonna transport them. Uruha, what the? Forgive me, Mr. Samurai. He won't relent, but I can guide him with my bloodlust. There's no time to hesitate. Thank you. Yeah, because he would never let his guys die for him. So the shinobi says thank you. Oh, I get it though. It had to be done. They're very important. So he teleported him, and then Samurai saying, I'm going back in. No, I can't allow it. Uruha says, we are taking Hakuri and going down the cliff. It's about to get dark and we can escape into the darkness. It's the only victory they can reap in exchange for their lives. Yeah, Samurai is not big on them exchanging their lives. Alright, Urura says, did you really think they were just throwing their lives away as tools? This makes Samura ponder for a second. And then has a flashback. Mr. Samura, you never allowed us to exert ourselves for you. You refused to let us sacrifice our lives for you. That's how you are. All the more reason we are ninja. We don't need your empathy. So there's all three of them now thinking back to what Samura said to them. It's like, we refuse to let you die. It's kind of crazy because of his personality and his, I guess, empathy for his ninja bodyguards. It's why they love him so much and they actually want to do their job even more. They already have this history of being able to give their lives for their masters because of the culture of being a ninja. But because of how Samurai is, it gives them that added motivation to want to give up their lives to protect his life. Going back, Uruha says they're fighting desperately to prevent the enemy from reaching us. Unfortunately, the best way you can honor them is by surviving. You'd better survive or we'll curse you. Oh, he's having a flashback. Uruha is having a flashback to his own people that died for his behalf. As bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential. It's not what Samurai wants to hear, but he's spitting. Okay. And he goes, oh, shut up. I don't need a lecture. What I need is this. Oh, damn. Wait, what happened? Okay, so Hakuri, my boy, my favorite character, is doing something. Oh, shut up. I don't need a lecture. What I need is somebody grabs his hand. Is it Hakuri? This. He teleports to Mune. To Tobi Mune. What's going on? Crow. Wait, what is going on? I'm so confused. There's like a sword, it says crow, and then there's like a bunch of feathers. Hey, what's happening? That's what I want to know. Someone's attacking. I don't know what this is. People are getting decapitated, cut in half. They're all getting the Gojo treatment. What the hell's going on? It's like a whole bunch of feathers. Crow. Trees are getting destroyed. Wait. Did Hakuri teleport one of the blades to Samura? Damn, you guys are fired. I think they gave him his sword. Damn, he said you guys are fired. He's talking to his shinobi like his bodyguards. He likes them. He cares for them. It's like, what I need is this. So he got his blade back, and then he kind of bleeds everybody with the special blade. That enchanted blade thing is no joke, bro. That's why he's the GOAT. I'm looking at the memes at the end of the chapter from the site I use. I'm so fucking happy. This dude really got one of the blades back. Hakuri, my GOAT. I have tears in my eyes. That's how moved I am. I'm telling you, Hakuri is the greatest character in this manga, hands down. You see, even the comments on this page, I agree with what I'm saying. Like, that guy's my favorite character, bro. Always. Nah, Hakuri is just he's the goat. He carries heavy. Hakuri carries heavy. And what I like about him is like, it's not one of those side characters that take away from the main character, but he does enough for him to be loved. Like, he does enough for you to rate him and respect him. He's not like overwhelmingly powerful or some sort of like Sasuke character or some sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, but he's just that guy. Alright, so we'll go back to Shihiro in the theater, still torturing Hirohiko with no arms. All Hirohiko can do right now is just move his shoulders. Alright. Whoa, he blissed everybody. That's crazy. Alright. Okay. What just happened? This amount is impossible. That's Tobimune. That's the name of the sword. What was that? Where did that tree bastard go? A master's wielding of an enchanted blade. It was so fast I couldn't even see it. Oh, so he's a master. This will rile up the playing field. I wonder if I'm in trouble now. Mr. Samura, sorry he had to save us. Thank him. Bro, he's such a goat, bro. Hey, you okay? Mr. Uru, I'll transport the Kume Yuri too. I feel like I've got one more in me. You're hallucinating from the adrenaline. With how much blood you're losing, your system is clearly overtaxed. Don't push it any further. Listen, bro, that's my boy Hakuri. He will push it. You need treatment immediately. There's no need to rush. From what Chihiro said, that Hishaku's force is depleted. We can head to another fortress and treat you soon enough. We'll get back all of the enchanted blades from the Hishaku. We have Mr. Samura armed with Tobimune. You wouldn't need bodyguards anymore. Yeah, I said you guys are fired. Seriously? Absolutely. You almost got yourselves killed. Is everyone alright? Ryo Fura, 22 years old, dead. He came to work at this fortress 3 years ago. This was his first assignment as a guard. Does he have a family? He has a sister who's 8 years younger. There's no cost to live here, so he sent her his earnings. As bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential. That's what he's thinking to himself. He didn't die in vain, one of the ninjas says. He fought valiantly to protect the contracted sword bearers. This is a major turning point. Samurai disagrees. No, unfortunately, this is just the start. Oh, it's gonna get worse? It's gonna get more? There's gonna be more stuff? Okay, Hiriko says we failed. They got to be Mune. And then he just remembers Hakuri. That just changes the path. The destination remains the same. We'll kill the swordmaster and Yura will wield the Shinushi. You don't have a lot of options, do you? We won't let a single contracted bearer die. Right, you have to protect those heroes, huh? This is exactly why Yura called you green. You're still too green to harvest. Hey, have you heard of school? It's a cozy place where neither of us belong. You know what they teach there? They teach that the swordmaster and all the contracted sword bearers are heroes like Kunishige Rokuhira. Okay? The swordmaster led the 5 sword bearers in protecting the people with the great power of the enchanted blades, and their wonderful achievements led to peace in this country. Yeah, that's what I was taught too. No? When it came to the Shinushi, Dad always clammed up about the swordmaster too. Everything I learned about the Shinushi came from books. You only have surface knowledge, right? No, you witnessed Shinushi's power at the Rakuzashi, didn't you? What are you getting at? Shiro says to Hirohiko. Honestly, when I saw just the tip of the Shinushi's power for the first time, I was overcome with doubts. The power of the heroes who saved the country. Was that power really about saving people? I thought the reason they keep the swordmaster under ironclad security. Flashback to his dad saying we can't let anyone ever use it again. Okay, and the reason my dad said that was that the Shinishi's power were too terrible and had to be contained. Okay, but when Kura wielded it, I felt someone else inside of him. Oh damn, what if it wasn't the Shinichi itself that was out of control, but the swordmaster? And what father was hiding was something much more crucial. Ah, so that's why they're defending that dude. Maybe that's the dude they're trying to kill or free or something. Okay. But you know what? That's what Tupac said, right? You know, guns don't kill people. People kill people. It's not the Shinushi themselves. It's the people. It always comes down to people. Right, you have to protect those heroes, huh? Are you saying the Swordmaster isn't the hero who should be protected? It's been non-stop today. My brain's been told this already. At least that's what Samurai thinks. That's why he made a pact with Yura 3 years ago. Samurai made a pact with Yura? No matter what the truth is about this Swordmaster. If the Shinichi is released and you guys are able to use it, you'll destroy this country. To keep that from happening, we can't let any of the contracted sword bearers die. In quotes. Hiriko basically, to keep that from happening, Hiriko completes the sentence. We can't let any of the contracted sword bearers die. Yeah, you keep saying that. Things are already in motion. I get why you're all fired up. You know what Samura said? The contracted sword bearers should die. Mr. Samura said that? I just had to keep flailing through the darkness. No, Mr. Samura, look. Don't think too hard about it. We just have to fight each other to the death, right? Interesting. So I don't know if he's... Okay, there's a secret here. There's something missing here. Okay, so the blind dude, Samura, for some reason, had a contract with Yura, the leader of the Hishaku. And he agrees that they should all die. That part is confusing me a little bit. Anyways, Hirohiko is just trying to keep it simple. It's like, look, I'm your enemy, you're my enemy, we're fighting. We just gotta throw down, kill each other, and that's it. Okay. All right. He steps on Hirohiko a little bit there, and then the sword just lands out of nowhere, and Hirohiko kind of goes away. He kind of dodges. He bites his own arm with his mouth because he has no hands anymore, and then throws the arm at Shihiro. Shihiro blocks it. That little distraction from the sword that landed gave him an opening, and I think he's gonna escape. Okay, so there's some attacks from the window. So it goes reinforcements. Okay, he dodges all of that. Turns around to see the guy with this. Oh wait, Kumeyuri. Is that a? Is that a? Wait, that is his sword. No. Okay, so Hirohiko gets his sword and bites it. So is he gonna fight with his mouth? Okay, two. He says he takes it out and he says Kumeyuri. So this is a sword. Okay, this is one of the swords the Hishaku have. Okay, interesting. So it's an enchanted blade. It's like two women coming out. What's going on? To be continued. Oh, I think that's the sword that belonged to Uruha. What the hell? Wait, hold up, hold up. How are they able to wield the sword? That means, did Uruha die? Did Uruha die? Did Uruha die? What the fuck? Kumeyuri, it can be 7 minutes earlier. Are you okay, Hakuri? I gave you first aid. We can't fully treat you now. The best thing is to rest. Of course, your powers are essential to the Kaminapi, but also for your own sake, you should know this. Pushing yourself too hard is dangerous. But thank you. We may never have seen Mr. Samurai again. We can catch our breath now. Even if it takes a while to treat you, or worst case, you never get better. The enemy forces are depleted, and we have Mr. Samurai with Tobimune on our side. There's no need to rush. Wait, what the hell? They were just chatting. All of a sudden now he's on the ground, and that most other people on the ground is like they're unconscious. Oh my god, bro! The way they transition in this manga sometimes can be so confusing. What's this all about, Mr. Samurai? There's no blood. Are they all just unconscious? Oh god, what's going on? Have you gone mad? I'm perfectly sane, Ura. Since you got here, we haven't had a proper chance to talk. Listen, say we keep this up and recover all the enchanted blades. Does that solve anything? Oh my god, come on, bro. Don't tell me you're a traitor, bro. Samurai, don't be a traitor. I know you had to deal with Ura. So we'll keep this up and recover all the enchanted blades. Does that solve anything? Ura is a bit confused. If it were that simple, Rokuhira wouldn't have needed to lock away the enchanted blades after the war. Okay. I haven't held the enchanted blade Tobimune in 18 years. If I'm to wield this again in Konishige Rokuhira's name, I have to root out evil and protect the weak. Right, that's why you need that sword to fight the Hishaku. They killed Mr. Rokuhira, they're evil. Yes, but there is an evil far filthier than the Hishaku that must be punished even if it takes colluding with the Hishaku. Colluding. Yura! Yura, you're not going to kill. Nah, Yura, don't do this. Yura, you can't. Yura, don't do this. Yura, please, please, please. Yura, I like you. I like you. You're cold. You're nice. You're a cool guy, bro. Yura, don't do this. Colluding with the Ishaku, evil. I'm talking about us, the sword bearers. Uruha. 18 years ago, we covered up. What happened there? What happened there? We buried our crimes, and Rokihira and the rest of us were lauded as heroes. If that's what it took to restore society, we accepted that. What happened? And then youngsters who taught us to be heroes died to protect us from the Hishaku. They'll continue to put their lives on the line for us. Their deaths versus our just deserts. There's no need to weigh the two, is there? Bro, what's going on now? I don't like how you're talking. All 5 sword bearers, including me, will die by my hand. Maybe he is the trump card after all. Maybe he's not even the wood, the Ashirama dude. Yura, what's going on, bro? Why are you so suicidal? Unlike the Hishaku, the Tobimune, with Tobimune, I can slay just the sword bearers and spare their protectors. But if you kill me, the Hishaku will be able to use the Kumiyuri. Is that what you want? They are the ones who killed Mr. Rokuhira. I'll only let them use it briefly to kill the Swordmaster. After that, I'll kill them all. I won't let them do harm with the enchanted blades. In fact, it's a convenient way to smoke out the. Bro, this is dumb. What are you talking about? This is dumb. This is a dumb strategy. I told you I intend to root out evil. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy's pissing me off right now. Kodeshaku, I'll do him with an enchanted blade. The chances are extremely slim. I believe him. I won't let them do harm with the enchanted blades. We settle everything connected to enchanted blades and we keep these kids out of it. Only the evil doers die. I understand where you're coming from, but those people died for me. I can't just throw away my life. Oh jeez, okay, the building is coming down. I can't stand Mr. Ura. Mr. Ura will be killed. All because I transported Tobi Muni. He's gonna blame himself. My boy Akuri is gonna blame himself for that. It's just our egos. All that remains is to battle to the death. Oh my god, Yura, what are you talking about? Anime, why is this your favorite dude, bro? I know he's cold and everything, but he's moving mad right now, bro. Anime, he's moving mad. Why is he? Oh my god. Bro, what's going on? Oh, they're gonna fight and Yura's gonna that's how what's his name? Samurai's gonna kill him. Wait, Shihiro. Iyai, white purity star. Oh, so it was like a quick thing, a quick draw thing. Iyai versus Iyai, and Samurai comes up on top every time. That's never a contest. So no contest there. Ura is dead. Oh my god! Wow. He's kind of like a bad guy. Damn. Now he's got the other sword. It's my fault. If only I'd pushed myself and transported Kumiyuri. Oh no. Quick, I have to. You're going to shoulder this alone. Yes, nobody else has to endure this hell. Oh, damn. Okay, so he teleports Shihiro here. Reunion. Shihiro meets Samura. Damn. You sure are drenched in the stench of blood, Shihiro. Oh my god. I mean, I get what he's trying to do, but damn. Like... But you're gonna they're gonna just kill more people. This is just guilt. I mean, if you're guilty about what you did, why don't you just kill yourself? Why bring other people into this? Oh man, I'm gonna read one last chapter and that will be it. I can't believe this. Chapter 58.5. Okay, I don't like all these mid chapters, like all these prelude or whatever in the back. I don't care about this. 58.5. I'm gonna read it though, but I'm just curious to see what that was. So it's like 10 pages. Okay, Sojo, who is dead now. Okay, before any point job, I have a crucial ritual, a nice hot bath. Okay, so this is, I think because the last chapter was kind of like heavy. So at this point in the story, the mangaka had to take a break. Main story is on a break. Today I'm going here. Kurushio Bathhouse, a 5-minute walk from Kurushio Station on the Sawyer Line in Tokyo. It's an old bathhouse nestled discreetly in a residential area. It's small, but it has a sauna. This old lady works at a reception desk. One towel set. Sure, okay. That's Sojo in his bathhouse with his weird tattoos. Recently, a new facility opened nearby with a big sauna and soaking pools. It took most of this clientele. I'd love to check it out, but they don't allow tattoos. I'll leave when it gets dark. My job today is to retrieve a certain item, the Enchanted Blade Cloud Gouger. The Enchanted Blade Cloud Gouger, forged by Kunishiga Rokuhira. It's one of Kunishiga Rokuhira's swords. It's a dream come true. Okay, this was Sojo back then when he was in the bathhouse. We've already gone through this, but I guess because it was a break. But I have a job to do. I can't go getting all worked up. I have to relax the mind and body and be in peak condition. That's why this bath is crucial. I love that. It's not necessary to show this part, but it's kind of just give you a bit of an insight into the psyche of Sojo. Okay, it's washing his hair with shampoo. It's mentholated shampoo. Sorry to intrude while you're relaxing, Sojo. It's about the weapon we bought from you the other day. Honestly, we're disappointed. The boss wants 40% back. You just don't know how to wield it. I gave a demonstration. Both sides agreed to the contract. The boss is pissed. That's not gonna cut it. Too bad. Sojo kills them. Okay. Hey, Granny, there's no fruit flavored milk. Oh dear. Is it all sold out? Rats. He bought coffee milk instead. The shampoo was mentholated. You didn't like it? I do, but in the summer it's October already. You should put that stuff away. Okay, so he had the problem with the shampoo in the bathhouse. What is this chapter? And if the sun is not available, you should say so. Whoops, slipped my mind. Sorry about that. If you don't get your act together, that big bathhouse is going to put you out of business. Sheesh. Today of all days, my crucial bath time was a disaster, but oddly enough, well, I feel generous today. I'll let it slide this time because today my dream is coming true. Okay, this is Soldier being nice to a civilian, which is weird because Soldier is also a psycho. Just wait, Cloud Gadger. Not him swinging his hand, just skedaddling in the air because of Cloud Gadger. Comment section saying, "Yeah, Soldier is a chill dude." Like, are we forgetting what he did to Char? Nah, exactly. He's not a chill dude. This guy caught up Char and abused Char for years. What we're talking about being a chill dude. All right, so that chapter was just Sojo flashback. All right, chapter 59. This is where I'm going to stop today. You sure are drenched in the stench of blood. What's his name? Samura says to Shihiro. Shihiro is a bit shocked, doesn't understand what's going on. He's shocked. He's like, what? What? You killed Mr. Uruha? Why? Hakuri is okay. Huh? He's not dead. But this, was it you? Shihiro is a bit like bamboozled. Are you saying the Swordmaster isn't the hero who should be protected? The contracted swordbearers should die. So now everything's making sense coming back. This is stunning Shihiro to his core. He's like his whole reality, everything's just shattered. And Shihiro goes, what? The Hishaku killed my father. What possible reason could there be to let them get the enchanted blades? Shihiro is screaming at this point, screaming at Samura, like, what the hell would you kill Uruha and let them have the blades? Samura goes, revenge? Question mark. I heard rumors at the fortress, so that's the seventh enchanted blade. I'll handle the rest. You lay down that sword. The hell I will. If you're an enemy, then I'll kill you. I have to. I'll do it. Yeah, I don't think you will. This guy's, ooh, Iai, quick. Made light work of Shiro. Yo, this guy is strong, you know. You don't have to do anything now. This is the problem. Okay, I don't understand Samura's conviction. Why is he doing this, bro? Why is he killing these people? Shiba comes in and teleports Shihiro. It took you long enough, Shiba. Bro, what's your problem, Samura? Uruha. So the Kumiyuri is already. Samura, why? The Shaku know about our sins. They intend to tear off the lead and bring this country down. The curse that forever binds us as long as we continue to live as heroes. So you haven't told Shihiro. He's better off not knowing. What did they do, bro, that's making this guy feel so guilty? This is the end. 2 hours later, contracted sword bearers Yoji Uruha, Shihiro Rokihira both confirmed dead. Huh? How are they both confirmed dead? How is Shihiro confirmed dead? Shihiro is literally the main character of the story. What does that mean? Oh, and Hirohiko is getting his hand kind of sewed back together. I guess that's sorcery of some sort. Shihiro suddenly disappeared right before my eyes just when it was getting good. Okay? Getting good? You lost both arms. I think you're lucky that Shihiro got sent to Genkutsuji. Think about it. Oh, because he got the blade, so he wanted to see what he could do even though he had no arms. He wanted to fight with his mouth. Crazy. Yeah, too bad. But Shihiro Rokihira was really strong in many ways. Yura, why won't you let me wield Kumiyuri? I wanted to at least try it, just in case he's coming. Just in case he's coming. Here? You told him where we are? No. But we're dealing with the enchanted blade bearer who controlled the war. Ow. Ow. Who's Ow? I'm guessing that's another strong actor. Oh, damn. What's happening in the cloud right now? Our freedom will be curbed for a while. Oh, what's happening in the sky? Oh, I guess he's Owl. I think Samurai is Owl. Our freedom will curbed for a while. What's that black thing in the sky? It's like a world, little black world thing. Like a world. Okay, Samurai has appeared. What? What kind of plan? What kind of plan was all that? All those people didn't have to die. Okay, so Samurai comes in. What all about? The ends justify the means. We liberated those enchanted blades. We depleted Hakuri's as an army. He'd cause us a lot of headaches if he was in good shape. If you're just giving me my enchanted blade from the start, the guy says you were a trump card. Yeah, that's what I said. I knew he was a trump card. You were a trump card we want to keep in reserve. You're a risky move for us. Some among us were resistant to involving you and an outsider. Have it your way, but you'd better make good on your promise. Of course, as long as you kill the remaining contracted sword bearers, we made a pinky promise. It's unbreakable. Yura is so silly. Right after Konishige Yokirira was killed, Yura went straight to Samura's house and made a contract. He would help kill the contracted sword bearers under the following conditions: reveal the identities of all 10 members of the Ishaku, reveal the identity of the Kamunabi insider who leaked Rokuhira's location, reveal the whereabouts of the enchanted blades. Okay, so I don't even know right now. Is Samura the guy leaking information, or is it somebody else? That whole part there makes me think it's somebody else leaking the information. You've certainly gone all out, killing Shihiro Rokuhira even. Hmm, he was going to get in the way. There was no getting around that. The deep sins of the contracted bearers must be punished. Your conviction is quite strong, of course. However, you killed Shihiro? Hiriko doesn't like that. But I hear that we're going to battle to the death. I'd finally made a friend. Hiriko is just a psychopath. I will avenge Shihiro, mister. I'll kill you. I swear I'll kill you. Okay, this guy's not okay. I don't know what you're freaking out about. But don't cry. But don't worry, little pipsqueak. Now contracted to Kumihiri. How did he know? Do I smell like Kumihiri? He's sniffing himself. Hiriko is an interesting character. I kind of like him. He's funny. Kind of a nut job, but he's kind of funny. To fulfill the contract, after we kill the sword bearers, I'll battle you all to the death. To fulfill the contract, after we kill the sword bearers, I'll battle you all to the death. Yes, that's the risky part of this contract. With this guy's help, killing the contracted sword bearers is much easier. It's what happens after that, the information he gets through this agreement. As far as he's concerned, the purpose of this contract to him is that he gets information on all the sword bearers and every person connected to the Hishaku in order to kill us all. In other words, he's a threat to the Hishaku too. I understand you sealed up the Kumiyori and isolated the blade. Good idea. The only reason he hasn't killed Hirohiko already is that if another person just becomes contracted to Kumiyori, it will never end. If a blade is unsealed, I can detect it no matter its location. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Don't get any ideas, okay? Even if Hirohiko was healed up and armed with the Kumiyori. Alright, Shimura says, I'll kill all the sword bearers on my own. You just provide the information. The Kamunabi seem to have changed up their defenses. The fortresses have all been vacated. Togo Shiba was probably involved. We'll need a week to get a good idea of their bearers and how their forces are positioned. Samurai just says, contact me and teleports with his blade. Will we be able to deal with him? That's the fate and character talking. It's not a great idea to play a trump card too soon. It couldn't be helped. Besides, I wouldn't have played that card if it was too reckless. On the other hand, it's time to play for keeps now. One more week, and one more week, it will all be over. Damn. Shiro doesn't need to become one of us. Okay, Shiro isn't dead, so that was fake news. So because I was like, he's the main character, how can he be dead? All right, so we're going to end there on chapter 59. Oh my god, that was a crazy turn of events. I can't believe Samurai actually did that. Why would he do that though? What's the point? Let me read it. Let me read the comments. I enjoy reading the comments. It's kind of cool. There's just no way Samurai thinks this is a good idea. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. Am I able to do this? If I do this. Easy. Anyways, that's it for this chapter reading. Very sorry for how shaky the stream was. I'll do my best to fix it I'll do my best to fix it in the next one. I'll figure it out. Kind of an onk when it comes to the streaming thing. Still very new to everything. But I will fix it and get back to you guys. Thank you so much, Anime, as always, for always hopping on. I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed that. Any feedback, leave in the comment section and all. And don't forget to hit the like anime on whoever's watching this in the future. It really does go a long way. And to be honest, if you don't hit a like on this, I completely get it. I'm seeing the stream. I'm seeing how shaky it is. It's just I knew I had to put this out today, so that's why I just powered through. But I really don't like how it is right now, shaky, and this is a write off for me. But we live and learn. When I did the preview, everything looked fine, and then the stream started and it all went to crap. But if you did watch and you enjoyed it, thank you. If you want to like, leave a like. If you don't leave a like, I completely get it. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.